Welcome back to Livingston 5-7 Quincy. What a great show.
Yes, it's been fun. Look, quick question.
Yes.
How good are you with your energy saving?
I'm thinking I'm doing a pretty good job. Why?
Well, you know, as we all know, winter is approaching, which also means your electricity and your energy bills are going to be creeping up a little bit high.
That's true.
Well, you know what? Let's find out what tips Ashley received from Virginia Energy Sense. Check it out.
Thank you guys so much and welcome to my house. I am here with Andy from Virginia Energy Sense, and I'm so excited because he is going to give me some tips on how to save energy and therefore save money when it comes to power. Thank you so much.
Happy to be here.
Let's go inside and check it out.
Okay.
So before we get started and you show me all of these awesome tips on how to save energy, can you tell me a little bit more about who Virginia Energy Sense is and when you guys got started?
Virginia Energy Sense is a consumer education program under the guidance of the State Corporation Commission to educate consumers about energy efficiency and energy conservation.
So before we take the grand tour, can you give me a couple quick, easy tips about how I can save energy?
Check for leaks around your house. This is a good time of year to discover any leaks around windows and doors. The other aspect is lighting. Turn off lights when they're not needed. And when you leave the room and you're finished, turn off the lights.
Now that I've learned all of this, I'm really anxious to get to all the different areas of the house and find out what I can do to reduce my energy footprint. So let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so here's our thermostat.
It's a good place to start.
Okay.
Temperature settings at this time of year, maybe 73 might be a little high. I know people tend to keep it that way and to be comfortable.
Okay.
But really, try a different temperature. 68 or 69 is recommended as a temperature setting.
Let's see.
Also, you have a programmable thermostat. These are great because this can do a lot of work for you.
Right.
You can adjust the temperature during the time of day. If you're not here, why do you need to heat it to 69 degrees? Maybe set it to let the thermostat drop a few degrees.
Here is my hot water heater.
First thing you want to check is the temperature setting.
Okay.
And as you can see on this one, it's set at the highest level. By just taking it down to the lower level, or medium level, you're going to be saving energy and you're really not going to be able to feel the difference. The water is going to still be hot. You'll save 7 to 11% in your hot water heating costs over the course of a year.
So I'm on the equivalent of 130 here with setting C.
You're at the highest setting if you just go to the middle.
So now I'm
simple
saving
adjustment
7 to 11%.
on your heating costs.
Thank you.
Right.
So tell me, what are energy vampires?
Those are devices or appliances that are around the house that are plugged in, but using electricity when they're not in use. There are as many as 40 of these devices in the average home. These could be appliances, coffee makers like we have here is a good example.
How much energy does something like that use?
Well, after it's finished, it's basically in a standby mode. So it's plugged in, but it is still using electricity. And we can show that by plugging it into this meter.
Okay.
This will show you how much energy it's using when it's just sitting there resting.
Uh-oh, I'm kind of scared to see.
So it's about 1 watt is being expended to sit there. Okay, well that doesn't look like a lot of energy.
Right.
But think about it, 365 days a year, multiple appliances, this number can add up. There's a big difference in the efficiency of these two lights.
Okay.
The incandescent light, this is a 60-watt bulb, and when you put it into a light fixture and turn it on with the wattage meter, you see that it's using almost 62 watts
Right.
of energy. But only a little bit of that energy is actually used for light. If you've ever tried to handle an incandescent bulb, you know it generates a lot of heat.
Oh yeah.
So most of the energy that is being used for heat. Now the LED uses 75% less energy.
Wow.
Almost all the energy is for light. So we put it into the fixture, turn it on, It's just as bright, if
I was
not
gonna
brighter.
ask.
Sorry,
It's brighter, folks. It's brighter.
brighter,
Yes.
and it's using 12.3, 12.4
Wow.
watts of electricity.
That's like less than a quarter of the energy that the
Right.
other bulb uses.
Right.
Well, thank you so much for being here today. I've definitely learned all of the ways that we can save energy and therefore save money this winter on our electric bill. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, thank you to Andy for
Yeah.
these tips, because Quincy, do you know that you had to unplug all the
No, I did not know
appliances?
that.
I didn't know that.
So I just want to apologize to the Virginia company for me yelling at them every time. Why is my bill this high? Because clearly the toaster, everything stays
Everything,
open.
the blender, everything. You see,
But
you
do
are
not unplug the
consuming-
refrigerator?
Well, no, you can't. The
Just
refrigerator,
checking.
you cannot unplug
uses
it.
the
But
most energy.
that's another thing that the unit from the AC, I thought that I would, like, for example, if I go out on vacations and I just turn it off,
Yes.
and that's not the proper way. You
Well,
have to
that's-
use the thermostat and put
Right,
it on
and that's
69.
why they have the, I think it's the energy saving thermostats are
Yes.
the ones where, I forgot the name, like I have the Google Nest. So it knows when you're away, it knows when you're at home, you know.
Yes.
So
That was great, great tips. So thank you so much to Virginia Energy Sense. Yes.
yeah, thank you so much to Virginia Energy Sense. We certainly appreciate those tips for this winter season. Now,
Yes.
now since we are kicking off the Christmas season, right? Look, when we come back, we want to experience the wonder of Dickinstown Christmas with you, Patricia.
Yes.
Can't wait. Y'all stay tuned.
Don't go away. It was great.
Yeah. So.